Hey there, my fellow daredevils, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Starsector, Scrappy Privateer. Episode 5, High Risk. Let's see if this independent world has any other missions before we leave. A mercenary officer, but that causes... So, because it's green, I know it's a story point. They're generally higher level. He's a level 4, but it requires a story point to hire them. They're also really expensive to hire, so I don't find it as useful. You're an independent, not taking a mission from you. You're a pirate that wants me to deliver an item, a dead drop item. Yeah, I'll take that too. Aloha from Bulgaria. Well, hello. So, we have got the Cyclone Reaper launcher. I can pick that up whenever I want. That doesn't expire, so that doesn't really matter. The dead drop is way north of me in Swan, so that's going to be a bit of a trek. I only have 54 days to smuggle the organs to Chico, so I'll probably do that first, and deploying the spy sat in Mayasura after that. So let's go over to Chico now. One thing that I might want to do is head to Corvus first to switch up my active ships. Oh, actually, let's go into the pirate den. See if there's any other... Oh! So here is someone that wants me to get a shielded crate. This is a sort of a special mission, so I'm going to pick that up, but do it not now. Because I know what it entails. I can open market fuel and supplies because these are pirates. Open market is allowed in the terms of this series to buy from pirates. So now that I'm on better terms with the pirates, I can open market my stuff, which I will do. Paying pirate taxes sounds a little weird, but paying taxes to the pirates so that they like me more. Oh, and you guys are pissed that I just had my transponder off. Yeah. God, I hit the hedge. Bite me. So transferring ships. I am curious. So I'm going to try to store my slower ships and take the smaller ships that move faster. To see if my range isn't negatively affected to the point where I can't make it to where I need to go. Because now my... Oh no, I still have Junkie in the tug. Let me put that away as well. So no, my max burn is a bit higher. The dram is still slow. This dram. But we should be sped up a little bit, and for lesser fuel costs. So if I take a look at the sector map, yeah, I can get out to Swan and back without having those slow-moving ships. So the real negative part here is that my total cargo capacity has dropped. But I'm okay with that. Okay. So now we can go back to Chico with the slight ship change. So it's even smaller of a fleet, but it's going to be easier to smuggle with it. So we're heading out to here. And probably what I want to do is I want to hide in this asteroid belt, waiting for there to be a good opportunity. Actually, let's go out to the sensor array and hack the sensor array and introduce false data. Oh, I'm over crew capacity. That's not good. Well, let's pretend I didn't just jettison 3 people out to space. Have fun getting spaced. We are privateers. You guys didn't see anything. Exactly. Exactly. No one's guarding this? Perfect. Hack and false data. So I'm lucky in that, oh, they're going to scam me and I'm okay with that. My organs will be hidden by Guitar Lillin's shielded cargo. So they found nothing. There's a ring system right here that I can hide in. So as soon as I think I can go dark and hide from this picket, I will do that to smuggle things into Chico. I just need to wait for this picket to go away. They usually will, like, if you wait long enough, they'll find, like, pirates or something to go chase down. You just have to be patient. Because if I do it too soon, what ends up happening is they discover that my transponder's off, and then they get pissed. Do I need to hack the comms again? Man, they are just sitting to me. So these lines here are sensor lines. So it's the range of the enemy's sensors. So essentially, like, this picket can see me out to about this line. This picket's on top of me, so it can see me now. And there's a lot of things you could do to, like, hide. So if I went dark right now in this ring system, it's going to be a lot harder for them to see me. But I did attract the attention of patrols because I'm within their sensor line data. So they're going to catch up and be pissed that I had my my transponder off because I didn't time that right. It's a lot easier to do if you have, like, stealthy phase ships, or if you just are patient enough to wait for a moment where, like, no one's looking. So right now I'm dark in a ring system, and if I sneak around this this ring here, my sensor profile is really tiny because I'm trying to hide. So it's very hard for them to see me, so I have to wait for them to go away and then sneak in. So as you can see, this picket is actively pulsing to try to, like, find me, because they knew that I was a fleet nearby, and then I kind of just disappeared. Let's see if I can't come out of the ring system. Nope, I was discovered. I'm just going to quick save just so that I'm not plummeting my my rep. Because I was more or less just... The first time I went dark, I was using it as a way to just demonstrate. I think what I need to do is I need to rehack the sensor array, because they are hovering like flies. Another thing that is useful in this instance is, like, if there is a lot of pirate activity in the region, then the pickets will be engaged in pirates and not be looking at me. Oh, there's already false data. The other thing I could do is to hack the nav buoy so that I have faster fleet speed, which I will do. So now my burn speed in this solar system, if I do need to burn and run away, is a lot higher. It's 18 as a result of taking control of that buoy, or hacking the buoy rather. I can touch either the station. Well, yeah, that's a good point. I could also touch the station. So I can hide in the ring system right here next to the station and jump into the station when I can. But it's being swarmed right now, so there's really not an opportunity. And if you're wondering, I can't make contact with my contact unless, unless I enter with transponder off. Oh my god, there's 4 pickets now? 5? It's swarming. And I failed because it timed out. Well, I'm not Iron Man for a reason. Let's try to not potato this. There. That was much easier. Okay. I'd like to get to a point where I don't have to quick save, quick load for situations like that, but... Alright, now the spy set in Miniseries. And then we'll do the dead drop after that. Yeah, it's like they knew I was up to something. They were definitely sniffing about. So my rep with the pirates is -45. Definitely heading in the right direction. Oh, hit a storm. Oh. Is anyone even looking? Darn it! Corporate Trader popped out of their station right as I was about to be able to deploy the sat, because I don't think the Independents care if I deploy spy sats. The pirate station here is getting absolutely slammed by close patrols. One of the advantages of that is there will be destroyed ships that I could potentially salvage or recover as a result of local combat. So reading the news logs, the intel logs of like pirate activity, heading to systems with pirate activity, not to necessarily kill pirates, but to actually salvage the ships, can really be beneficial at times, depending on what's getting destroyed. Normally it's not like capital ships, but if you're really lucky, it could be. All right. Oh, so here is their scan lines. And they wandered off. Perfect. Spy sat is deployed. And I'm out of there. So then the last mission that I have here is to go to the dead drop. Up at Swan. Which I have enough fuel to make a round trip to. Perfect. Porcelette, thanks for gifting out a sub. Welcome to the marathon. That was a little risky. There was a fleet hovering around the exit there. I just did it anyway. It's scary running around in a tiny fleet with no combat capacity? Yes. Yeah. There's a few reasons I'm doing it. One, the economics of running around with expensive ships is expensive. Two, even bringing around like the Griffin and other combat ships I have doesn't necessarily protect me from big threats. So there's a benefit to being small. These nebula clouds, these sort of deep space clouds that I'm going through, the smaller fleet you have, I let go of S. The smaller fleets that you have, the less the penalty for traveling through them is. So if you have a really small fleet, you can actually outmaneuver bigger fleets by going through these storm systems. So it gives me some sort of evasion capabilities that I would otherwise not have if I had if I brought all the combat ships with me. And I walked right into that. Well, I can hand over the seeds, which I will do. Dead drop failed because I face planted straight into those pirates. I will suffer the consequences of that. But one of the benefits of getting back to core systems is I can ride the slipstream. So at least there'll be that. I should have been a little bit more cautious. Learn my lesson. Huge fuel saver. Oh, there's a derelict over there. And then, because I went fast, I also got some topography data. Ooh, a Mora! Ah, that's too bad. Moras are really nice carriers, because they're, like, super hard to kill. They're very, very tanky. I'm gonna leave it there. So I'm leaving a Mora east of Weaver. I will absolutely not remember that, but hypothetically, someday I could go back for it if it's still there. Okay, you want me to go out to Swan again. I will accept that and hopefully not screw it up this time. I'm not ready to use mercenaries against a target. And I don't want... Move recreational drugs to Kazaron. Yeah, I'll do that. I've been proven a pretty ineffective smuggler, but I'm working on it. Cheers. I might as well benefit from Guitar Lilland's shielded cargo as much as I can. So first to Kazaron. There is a pirate mission for a Domain Era probe. I'll take that too. It's at World's End, which must be a Kenshi reference. There's a lot of references like that in this game. Which is cool. So this one is a little bit easier to deliver black market stuff to, because there's a bunch of ring systems near it. So I should be able to sneak in with little effort. They're going to scan me, but I have nothing to hide, so... Because it's all in shielded cargo. I might need to go out to their sensor array and hack it, though, because there's a ton of ships around that are guarding. So hack and false data. Oh, so that there was a false data. That little radar ping that like blipped by me and then disappeared. That's what false data looks like. So it's like ghost ships that you don't ever really find. And hacking for false data will also hack it for you. So you can, falsify the data where you are too. So this mercantile convoy should be pushing off. They're not a picket, they're not police, but they will stop me from smuggling into Kazaron. And there's this bigger picket here. Oh, that's mercantile. I might have a window here. Yep, got it. Monitor frigate. No, because I can't buy ships. Monitors are great ships to have, but... Alright, so I'm buying some black market fuel. And then... turning and burning. Because I don't want Persean League to know that I was up to naughtiness. I also have to be cautious of the, of other pirates that are pissed that I'm working with my contracts. So, I don't want pirate fleets to roam up on me, even though I'm not hostile with them. Because they will engage. So that smuggle is done. There's a potential contact with Wednesday Knife. I will develop this contact too. Might as well have as many potential pirate contacts as possible to get as many pirate missions as possible. So the other ones I have accepted is the probe to the northwest at World Mill and Dead Drop. They're not in the same direction. So I'm going to go out to Swan first. And then I'll go to World Mill, because I have a little bit more time to get out to Swan. A survey of Frozen World. I would be tempted to pick that up, but I probably don't have time to do all 3 missions. But it's actually not too far away, so I'm gonna pick that up too. I probably won't have the time to do all of this, and it's probably a mistake to accept them and then fail them for a little bit of a penalty. But I get offered so few pirate missions that I'm jumping at the chance to do them. What is our topography at? Oh, we're almost at the topography of fuel reduction. We're 79 of 100, so 21 more points, which is really just like 3 gas giant scans, and we'll be able to benefit from fuel saving for the slipstreams. What do I need to salvage the carrier I found? A story point. And that was east of Weaver. The carrier was too far destroyed to do it without a story point. Is this Swan? This doesn't... Oh, I guess Swan is part of a trinary system. So this is one of the stars of Swan. So, what am I doing here? A dead drop over here. And there will be pirates trying to stop me from doing this, so I gotta be careful not to let the pirates intercept me. And I think they're coming now, actually. So I'm turning off my transponder. Yep, there's the pirates. But my max burn drive on sustained burn is faster than they are, so I can outrun them now. Okay, negative 37. Big improvements. Browndorf. So those pirates probably still want to catch me. I just want to swing by the planets that are here to do a prelim scan. I don't have any heavy machinery, so I won't be able to do an actual scan of anything anyway. But there wasn't any ruins, so it wouldn't have mattered. A few more sensor pulses to make sure that there's no domain era probes or research stations or mining stations, but I don't think there are. This solar system didn't have any. anything too interesting. And out we go. So, the two missions I have left, the probe to the west and the frozen survey to the southeast. The frozen survey is actually pretty close to the Reaper launcher blueprint intel. So let's do that. So what I want to do is I want to go back to like Nakara, pick up some black market fuel, and then go out to the survey. I'm also going to need to swing by Corvus to pick up my heavy machinery so I can actually do a survey. So riding the slipstream back into the core. With any luck, I get high burn readings, getting even closer to that fuel consumption rate reduction. No high burn readings this time. So let's go to Corvus, to the abandoned terraforming platform. Did anyone mention in chat if there was an abandoned station that had a dock? I feel like there is, but I could be wrong. I don't want to spend like the few minutes to like wiki an actual answer. But that would help out a lot for augmented field drives. The alternative would be for me to just like colonize something so that I could have a spaceport. Because I'm actually getting enough money that that's not an unreasonable thing to do. Oh, good. So out in the same sort of neighborhood is a research station to analyze for the pirates. That's really, really nice. None of the abandoned stations allow you to install things that require a dock. Got it. Thank you for a definitive answer. I thought it was that case. So yeah, I'm going to need to set up a colony if I want to add dock refits. But I'm okay with that. All right, transfer cargo. So let's bring out 100 heavy machinery. Top up our fuel and supplies. I might want to buy some more black market supplies. Huh. Given where I'm headed, I think it's worth slowing down to pick up the tug and to move a little bit slower but have more capacity. So that the research station and everything else that we're heading to, we can actually loot for money. You want me to smuggle? I'm a little busy right now. Otherwise I would. So let's get out of here. Well, actually, let's go to Jangala, buy some black market fuel, more fuel, because I'm on one hell of a long distance tour coming up, and then get going. Yeah. Eat my picket. Can't catch me. All right. So figuring out order of operations here. The Western probe, I'm probably not going to make it to. But that's okay, because if I do the other two missions, I will still be in the net positive. So there's the research station at Bezel, and the Frozen World survey, and then also the Cyclone Reaper launcher. Which, the Cyclone Reaper launcher is an amazing weapon. Granted, the blueprints won't help me, because I don't manufacture my own stuff in this series, but like, having the blueprints anyway is kind of nice. For patrol fleets. For colonies later on. A lot of black holes up in here. So, Bezel. What am I doing exactly down here? A research station inside a nebula, some distance away from the center. So I'm going to drop in where the ice giant is so I can get a scan on it. for topography data. And then it's probably in this nebula somewhere. Also, I'm in a Luddic path sector. Okay, that's not good. So the Luddic path are like religious zealots that are hostile. So I'm going to be destroying their stuff. So let's break for salvage. Because I don't care about my rep with them. And there's the research station. Beautiful. And we can salvage it for a plasma dynamo. That's amazing. If I want to make fuel off of a gas giant. We've got the ballistic rangefinder, which is a good mod spec for ballistic ships. We've got a converted fighter bay, which is can be pretty handy. It allows you to turn things like mules into kind of micro carriers. So that actually might be a good mod spec for the mules. So the mules can have fighter bays, depending on if I have good fighters or not. And actually, I'm getting Ziffo fighters, which are really not bad fighters. They're not the best, but they're pretty decent. Yeah. Like broadswords and longbows, I would say, are the meta fighters. So expanded magazines, which is also really handy to have, converted hangar, and fighter bay. The plasma cannon is amazing, if I can have a weapon to have plasma cannons on it. So, all in all, a pretty good find off that research station. And makeshift shield generator, don't really care for that too much, but it's nice to have. Let's break down their sensor. Actually, let's take control of it. I don't know if they have a presence here, but taking control of it means that I benefit from the sensor array, and they don't. Oh, no, I think they have a fleet. Yeah, they have a fleet here. And they're chasing me. But I'm faster. Eat my dust. This world does not have ruins. Alright, time to jump out. And head to the next mission. So that was heading to Moloch for the Cyclone Reaper, but and the Frozen World and New Conclave. So the Frozen World is... I won't need to find it. Like, anytime you need to survey a world, it will just show you the world that you need to survey. So it's probably near this gravity well. There's also a ship up that. Oh, no, a warning beacon. Oh, that's not good. So this is a danger system. Turning off my transponder. It's a remnant system. Okay, ouch. So I'm not going to be spending a lot of time here. The remnants are like high-tech AI that went rogue and murder everything and everyone. That sort of collapsed civilization. Because I don't have transverse jump, I got to be really careful in these systems because I can't just jump out of the system wherever I want. But the planet to survey doesn't seem to be guarded, which is good. So, negative 27 with the pirates, up from negative 65 at the start. These remnant systems also typically have like a lot of secrets. I did just get a story point, which is good. So I get one more get out of jail free card, but I'd rather not waste it on just like traversing remnants. The reason why I haven't leveled up yet is I haven't done a lot of ship combat. I've been mostly doing missions. So the lack of... Oh, Jesus. The lack of ship combat means that I just don't have a lot of opportunity to gain a lot of experience. Oh, we're just not fast enough to get out of the pulse. So I'll do an E-burn out to this jump point. This is a surveyable world, though. Rhagog. It might be worth trying to ditch these remnant patrols and getting out to Rhagog. My guess is this unidentified entity is a mining or probe. as well. So there's some benefit to evading these patrols and getting... Oh god, I'm going right into another patrol. But I should be able to ditch them out in this nebula here, because they will lose radar contact with me. And then they'll enter a search pattern, so I can outmaneuver them. What I can't do is an active burst, sensor burst, to try to find hidden stuff, because then it will tell them where I am, too. So it was an orbital habitat. So the survey of Ragog has widespread ruins. It has an enforcer. Yes, please. I'll take a free enforcer. But not a lot of supplies in the ruins themselves, just some organics. And then the habitat has an AI core and some supplies and stuff. And then a debris field to salvage. With some heavy armaments. That's not bad. The extra enforcer is a really nice find, though. So let's go ahead and raffle that enforcer off before I forget. That'll be a really nice extra combat ship to have. And in fact, I can put... Oh, right! I had a pilot to raffle off, too. So we're raffling off the pilot and the enforcer. I totally forgot about that pilot. So we'll have 2 enforcers, which is pretty sweet. I am going to be a little bit riskier and try to, like, poke around some of these other planets. So here's the Remnant Nexus, which is, like, their headquarters, if you will. And there's a Hyperion gunship. It's pretty busted, so I'm going to actually not salvage it. Alp Kagan, thank you for the resub. There's a Hammerhead Destroyer. I would need a story point to salvage, so no thanks. I did just get another story point, though. The mining station, a corrupted nanoforge, and an orbital fusion lamp. So orbital fusion lamps help to warm up cold worlds for your population, which is really nice. It does increase the demand for volatiles really, really high, so it's very costly to run. And a corrupted nanoforge lets you manufacture weapons and ships at a nicer weapons and ships than you would otherwise be able to. So those are 2 really glorious finds. The remnant ordos are coming my way. I'm gonna cut... there were, like, magnetic fields and all that to scan there. But the remnants don't leave their systems. So if you jump through the gate, they don't follow you, which is useful. So I did fail the domain error probe. Relationship decreased by 1. But my relationship went up by, like, 6 from completing those missions. So it's like, oh well. I'm still in the net positive. And we could always come back here once we have a faster fleet to outmaneuver the remnants to benefit more from this system. Generally speaking, the high warning beacon systems also have a lot of treasure. It's high risk, high reward. And my Cyclone Reaper launcher is in a high risk system too. So this is found somewhere in Moloch. Great! Thanks for the intel. Oh, but it is a gated system. So that's interesting. So this is another remnant system, and the remnant nexus is actually right next to me. Oh, Lord. Out, 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 out. Run, run, run. Run, 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 run. This is a surveyable world. It's actually somewhat habitable. It's a barren desert, but it's still semi-habitable. So that's definitely somewhere to be surveyed once I can ditch my tail. Although, because I flew straight at the desert system. The Remnant Ordo patrols are kind of... How do you still see me? Aren't I out of your sensor range? Alright, I'll go this way. It would also be to my benefit to, if I can sneak in a quick scan of the gas giants, to do the scans of the gas giants for the topography data. Which, in this case, is not possible because there's another patrol over there that will kill me. Oh god, there's so much coming in from the north, too. My, like, radar is just lighting up with, like, death. Death. So I'm going to need to do a lot of sneaking. And this is when having a max burn of, like, 20 is nice. Because, like, nothing can catch you at that point. Because I'm sitting at a 15. So I don't move fast. There's also the Cyclone Reaper launcher blueprint somewhere in the solar system. But if I... Oh, maybe it's here. No, it's a brawler. But if I do an active ping, like I tell the enemies where I am. Oh, this is a surveyable world. If there wasn't enemies on my tail. So there's a lot of ruined worlds here. Uh-oh. But do that in a second. Thank you for tuning in to Starsector Scrappy Privateer, which originally streamed live on Twitch February 3rd and February 4th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below, but please keep in mind that this is a series from a marathon stream, meaning that changes cannot be made to the series. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, a link can be found in the description of this video or also at Rhadamant.com. Additionally, in the description of this video is a link to the details about this series, if you're wondering about the scenario series rules or goals. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. Hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow privateers.